Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well. We're a little late, I guess. About like an hour-ish late. I wanted to start at 9 o'clock. It is 10. But we are here. We are back. Hello, hello. How's it going, Ryan? So the deck that we're going to try out today is going to be Gengar. Because I think last time we already played quite a bit of couple of decks, right? Oh, we have to give Charizard another attempt, I think. I don't think we actually finished Charizard, but we did do some other decks. We uploaded some videos. Boom, boom, boom. And then we got one more. All right, let's see. Yeah, you can recommend me any deck. I'm trying to see what decks we've played already. We've played the Mega, main Electric, Darkrai, Slowbro, the Scissor. And I think that's it. How's it going, Mate Mo? Dragonite, Mega Altaria. Dragonite's an interesting one. I think someone said Dragonite, the new or the old Dragonite. We might do that. We are going to be playing Mega Gengar first to kick things off. And then we'll take it from there. Try the new Magmortar with the Electivire. That also seems cool because we made a combo deck with them before. Right? We made a combo deck with them before called Smoke and Mirrors. And that was fun. That was fun. Let me see, my game is like messing up. Alright, now before we do hop in, I am going to do just a quick 10 pack. Because why not, right? Let me write down the decks. So we have Dragonite, Mega Altaria, and then Magmortar. New Electivire. Alright, I've got all this written down. We're going to do one quick 10 pack. Just because it's the new month, I suppose you can say. And I want to get some of those premium missions completed. Okay. Hold on, I'm sending a quick message. Collect a Buzz. Full art. Miltank, that's our first. Nothing beats the old Miltank that actually ramps up damage, though. Alright, nothing so far. So I think I'm going to save all my other currency for the next expansion then, yeah? At least we opened up a couple of packs. You hate this booster set? I've gotten a little lucky, but not recently. Okay, let me see. All right, let's make some decks. Let us make some decks here. What deck should we get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of the gold Dengo. And I'm gonna get rid of the Decidueye deck. Two Dratinis, two Dragonairs. Let me see. So we're talking about the new Dratini, right? The Dragonite from G... Well, not the new Dragonite. We're talking about this Dragonite. Draco Meteor, yeah? Draco Meteor is the one that we want. Because the new Dragonair, hence why we're running two of them, provides energy. Sky's Blessing. Take a water and lightning energy from energy zone attached to this Pokemon. You actually get to just ramp up. Which is crazy. So what should we throw in? You said Chingling, because if we start with Chingling, we can just swap over to the Dragonite. We got Ball, Research. I don't think I need to throw in Cyrus. Giant Cape because I can keep us alive so we can ramp up. Swablu, Mega Altaria. Oh, double Chingling. Oh yeah, because we need basics. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that should be enough for Mega Altaria. How's it going, Norris? How's it going, Dale? Can't wait until the new set. You're hoping for a Mega Mewtwo and a Mega Lucario. Yeah, I've done Mega Slowbro. We've made Mega Slowbro already. A Lyra in this deck. Lyra to swap off of Dragonite if we live. Would we ever want to swap off Dragonite, I wonder? I guess Cyrus is for the Mega Altaria. Because whoever Dragonite hits, Mega Altaria finishes. The energy here would be pure Psychic. Yeah, the energy would have to be pure Psychic in my opinion. Dragonite plus. I'll just say Dragonite is back. Not Lyra, the 50 HP caller. Oh, Alicia? Alicia for the Swablu and the double Chingling. Alright, so this is the deck list. I'm down to try it out. I altered it and put a Mars in it versus double copycat. Totally not because we don't have two copycats, but I do like having a Mars option just to shut down the opponent. So 2/2/2, one Swablu, double Chingling, double Giant Cape, Alicia. Seems good. We're gonna go pure Psychic energy as well, I think. Pure Psychic. Alright, so let's write down Dragonite. Dragonite is back. Boom. We'll make another deck here real quick, just so we have an option to swap immediately. So you guys might have to help me with this one, right? We have Mega Gengar. We have the new Ghastly that has to be dark. So we'll go double shiny. The Haunter has to be the new one as well, right? For the dark. Switches Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. I don't know if we necessarily... I don't know if we necessarily need to have the evolution like that. I could rare Candy. Get rid of the Haunter. So we have more Pekko. Move 2 energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Uh, 2-1-2. We're not in a rush to really level up Gengar. Would that be the deck? Would this be the deck? Double Morpeko, double Ghastly, 1 Haunter, double Mega Gengar, Pokeball Rare Candy, Giant Capes, Sabrina Cyrus, May, in case I need to swap out the Mega for the other Gengar if we're going into, say, a Oricorio. But we do have 2 Morpekos. Building 4 energies is kind of slow. Psychic Ghastly has a colorless attack. Oh, the Astonish? That's only shuffling cards into their hand. I guess you could technically do that if you want to lose a little bit of HP. Oh wait, the Psychic Gengar would never be able to attack. Oh, that makes things awkward. I can use Psychic Ghastly with Mimikyu with a Plaza to stall. I need a Pokemon to put them to bed in order to, yeah. Meowth? I was thinking Igglybuff. I'm not sure though. No, I don't want to put energy on Meowth. Unless you're thinking this one. Because I can flip to stay alive in the active spot. No, Mimikyu EX is supposed to just prevent damage if it gets swapped in. Yeah, I guess I can Meowth. Maybe. Mega Gengar EX. So this is the deck list. We'll stay in with Meowth, hopefully. I mean, we don't have any way to get off of Ghastly, which would suck. But hopefully we start with more Pekko or Meowth. And then I can build up energy on more Pekko. And then extra energy on Gengar. And then once Meowth dies, more Pekko goes in. Attacks, puts the energy on Mega Gengar. Once Mega Gengar goes in, we're good. We're solid. It's game over. Alright, we'll keep it. Alright, let's play some games. And then we'll make a Magmortar Electivire a little bit later on. Alright, so the first deck we're going to play is Dragonite, which does look promising. So the deck list should already be updated onto the right side of the screen. We'll put the win-loss ratio top left. How's it going, Cubber? Yeah, we'll see how this deck goes. Let me send out one quick message and we will start. All right, let's go. How's it going, Tempo? Alrighty, we are going first, and I guess that's fine if we have Qingling, but we don't have Qingling. Got Dratini. Actually. Going first is actually pretty good if we start with Dratini, because Dragonair only needs 1 energy. So we get evolution advantage, we evolve into Dratini, put the energy onto him, and we start ramping up to 3 energy total. Right? That's actually very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put everything down, just so I can copycat, and it'll be a big copycat. Copycat now for 4. Yeah, once we get Dratini, this is fine. Or Dragonair, rather. We got our Professors back. We got the Dragonair. Oh, yeah. We get to evolve 1 single energy, and we go to 3 energy, and then all we need is a Dragonite. So hopefully they don't have Frigibacks, because then they could technically ramp up to 130 quickly. Or if they have Misty, that could also kind of screw us. We'll have to wait and see. So far, no Frigibacks, and I don't think they can fit Misty into that deck, so I think we're going to go all in on the active spot here, and hopefully we get lucky. Lucky of them not having a Misty. They could be playing anything. You never know what these water decks could be running, right? Now, they must have something, because they're taking a little bit just to think about their move, unless they're trying to just stall the clock down. Thankfully, though, our move is going to be very simple. Once they end their turn, we're just going to go Dragonair, evolve, go ahead and put energy, and start ramping up Professor's Research to find the Dragonite, and then we should be good. All right, and the clock has run all the way down. The clock has run all the way down. Let's go ahead and Professor's Research. Another Professor's and another Dragonair. I'm just going to go ahead and evolve the front here. Let's do that. Let's evolve the back. Let's evolve the side. And let's go ahead and Sky's Blessing. Now, I could have Lisia'd first to get the Qinglings out of the deck, but because we didn't draw any with the Professors, I think it's fine. We still need to find that Dragonite, so another Professors will take us down from 7 to 4? 4 cards left in the deck. because we're going to draw one and then we draw two with the dragon, with the professors. Not bad so far for card draw. Honestly, not bad. All right, the opponent is searching using a Pokeball. We'll see what they end up finding here. They should find either their Suicune or their Frigibax, because I don't think you run double Chien-Pao in this kind of deck. So most likely they found one or the other. I'm just talking out loud right now just so we can actually fill the silence, because the opponent is taking quite a while to make their moves. So just to make this a little bit more interesting, I'm just kind of trying to commentate as I would. And there goes the Suicune. The Suicune is down on the field. I do predict a Chien-Pao retreat into the Suicune so they can start drawing more cards, and they're not stuck on Chien-Pao, because after you attack, you lose all energy. So they have to make up their move right now. I'm assuming they would retreat, but 5 seconds left. Maybe. All right, they're swinging in with the Icicle 20, and after one more energy, they lose everything, unfortunately. We got one Chingling, so Alicia is a little bit less useful now because it'll only draw the other one. So let's Professor's Research. We're looking for one singular Dragonite, and Dragonite is home. We need the fourth energy, let's not forget. So fourth energy goes there. Giant Cape here, just so they don't try to actually copycat us. Put the Chingling down. Let's Draco. Double 100, not bad. Now they are able to attack anyone they want for 130 damage. They can knock out the Chingling, knock out the Dragonair. Personally, I think that's fine. I think that's a-okay. They're not able to one-shot the Dragonite nor the Mega Altaria, and they don't have Frigibax down yet to replenish the water energy. We'll be able to kill the Chien-Pao before it can finish off the Mega Altaria if they chose to attack it. And I know putting more Pokemon down does mean it's going to be helping their Suicune, sadly. But I figured get rid of everything just so they don't copycat, if they are running a copycat. Because this game is pretty much already sealed. It's done. I'd wager. A Cyrus onto the Suicune EX in the back would also be pretty good. Alright, so Pokeball is going to get us the other Chingling. Cyrus onto the Suicune in the back. Just in case I can't kill, he'll be stuck on this Suicune with 2 energy. And Draco. I guess maybe I should have waited, right? It's okay. They still can't ramp up to 2 energy unless they had a Misty. So I guess if they have Misty, they can't Misty and Cyrus, right? So how are they getting the second energy? We're doing 130. Both of their Pokemon are under 130. They already used Cyrus, so they can't Aerida. And Aerida and a Giant Cape could have put them above 130 for the one on the back. But then they can't retreat because this is 2 retreat cost. And they didn't get a chance to choose which Pokemon to go into because I Cyrus'd already. I think they're stuck. And with us already building our Mega Altaria, 1 energy left to attack, we are looking good. We're looking good. My last 2 cards, I think, is a Mars. And don't know what the last one is. Dragonite. Mars and a Dragonite. Alright, so they're just ending turn. But I'm not going to even swap. I'm just going to go ahead and go for the attack. That's all she wrote. That was a quick one, man. That was a quick one. Now, the Cyrus is basically for the Mega Altaria, not for the Dragonite. But I figured I'd Cyrus anyways just to kind of mess them up a little bit. Funny enough, it seems like it worked. But Dragonite is officially back, dude. That was very quick to build up the Draco Meteor. No baby Pokemon needed. No elemental switches needed. That is crazy, man. The new Dragonair just revived Dragonite. Wild stuff, man. It's crazy how new cards can bring back very old cards. Because Dragonite is from Dragonite is from Genetic Apex. Very first expansion pack, and that card just got revived thanks to the newest Dragonair card that came out. That's pretty crazy. And the beautiful thing about it is Dragonite is a non-EX, so you can also deal with Oricorio perfectly fine. I guess we're lucky. I don't know. What's the better? Is going first or going second better in this deck? All right, we are going second, and we have Chingling and Dratini with an Oricorio, funny enough. Now, thankfully, we do have energy advantage, and we're going to be able to actually see... I guess, the difference between going first versus going second. I think, personally, going second isn't better than going first. Alright, so we don't need to evolve. I could Lycia. It'll get me just one. Actually, it'll get me two Pokemon here. Let's Lycia, get the Pokemon out of the deck, so my professors will be a little bit stronger. I'm honestly thinking of just putting energy onto the Swablu. And then I'll attack. And the main reason why is because Dratini only needs one energy once it evolves into a Dragonair, and then I have to attack to get two more to go to three, and then I'm only missing one. Like, I have to attack with Dragonair no matter what in order to get the Lightning and Water energy. So it doesn't make sense to put energy on Dratini just yet until after... Well, that's going to help me out. It doesn't make sense to put energy on Dratini just yet until after we find the Dragonair. They chose not to put any energy down. I don't know if that was a misplay on their part, but I will gladly take it. We're looking for a Dragonair, and then I'm able to attack. So no Dragonair just yet. Let's go ahead and retreat. Training area isn't what I actually thought it was, unfortunately. Let's go ahead, Giant Cape. Second energy on Mega Altaria, ready to go. Hit him again with the Chingling. Shut him down from any item cards if he is running Pokeballs and stuff. The Giant Cape basically just helps me attack one more time. If I need to attack one more time, if I'm not finding that Dragonair. Hopefully we can find it. Hopefully we can find it. Alright, so they're building the back. So I don't have to worry about the front. We got Dragonite again. Ooh, man. Let's Jingly one more time. I mean, I do have a Mega Altaria ready to swing in. Right? So whenever they get sloppy and they want to actually switch over to the other Belly Bolt, we got a Mega Altaria ready to swing in. So let's see. Do they X-Speed out? They don't X-Speed. Man, this is not good. This is definitely not good. This is definitely not good, my friends. I'm gonna end turn. We might have lost because we couldn't find Dragonair. Now let me find out. Instead of using Mars in this deck, I should put May. Because Mars is good, yes. But May would probably be better. Not that I found Mars anyways, right? This is an interesting one. Electric Generator for the bench Pokemon. Did not get it. So we only have 3 energy currently on the field. Another electric generator, which they did get. So now they've got 4 energy on the field officially. Dragonair is home. But actually, I guess I would have to bait him, right? I can't not do this after getting Dragonair. So I'll just have to bait him, unfortunately. I do this. They know Dragonite's coming. They have to go in with Belly Bolt now. And them going in with Belly Bolt means that I'll be able to swing in with Mega Altaria. I think we've lost. I'm not going to lie. And that electric generator giving them that extra energy on the back. They'd be at 3 energy right now. And then they'd have to retreat to go down to 2. And then the bench would give them back to 3. That electric generator giving him that extra energy is going to help Belly Bolt actually be able to kill me. Because else it would have been doing 80 damage total. And we would have lived. Alright, so Mega Altaria is in. I think this means that we have officially lost. Yeah, I think this means that we have officially lost. $140 damage is just 20 damage short. Maybe a copycat and to try to find a Mars would have been better. Oh! We win the game! I don't know if I should have Cyrused. I'm gonna be honest. I probably should have copycatted to try to find my Dragonair so I could evolve. Because they can still win this. Maybe I got a little overzealous right now by bringing in that Cyrus. We'll have to wait and see, right? I could have got a little overzealous just now. Pokeball. We still have Mars. Belly Ball. Pokeball for us. I hate that I have to copycat, and I probably should have used it before and not the Cyrus. Ooh, man. I might have messed up. I might have messed up just ever so slightly. Whew. I'm gonna retreat into the Chingling. And I'm gonna end turn. I thought about it. This is the only play I can make technically. I go into the Chingling. He goes to Oricorio, attacks the Chingling. He goes up +2. My Mega Altaria is safe. Gives me time to try to find a Dragonair, which we are very close to finding. We'll have a 75% chance of getting it. Right? And then I can just Dragonair. I can just Dragonair and ramp up. And if he doesn't switch to the Belly Bolt, then I'm able to just kill him. Now the problem is I have to Professors over the Mars. And that might mean that he might be able to use Cyrus on us. That would be game breaking. So let's go ahead and just do this. Sky's Blessing. If he doesn't have a Cyrus, we have a very good chance at winning because now I'm baiting him to bring in the Belly Ball, in which case I'll be able to attack first. But if he has Cyrus this turn, obviously, yes, he wins. No Cyrus and we can Mars and we're looking good. No Cyrus and we Mars. Okay, the swap makes me think he doesn't have a Cyrus. Or else he would have just used Cyrus. Yeah, he does not have it. All right. So Dragonair is down. Wait, I'm stupid. He already had his +2. Wait, when did he get my... Wait, I'm so confused. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. All right, made a small little oopsie. I think I probably piloted that deck wrong. For that match, at least. Because I think there was a way we could have won. Maybe the Cyrus was too early for one. Wait, should I kick out Mars and go May? It's tempting. Alright, we're going first. And we got Chingling, which is good. First with Chingling is great. They're going Mega Gengar, it seems, with the Psychic Ghastly for the Astonish. Ooh, Mega Gengar is going to be interesting to go up against, just to see. Alright, let's put this down. I might as well Giant Cape. I might as well Giant Cape again. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and Jingly. Alright, so now we're chilling. We're chilling right now. We're gonna see what they can actually play without any item cards. Because they can't Pokeball, so they might be stuck on a Ghastly here. Flip. If heads, I have to discard a random card and shuffle my deck. Hopefully it's not the Professor's Research. Oh, they're swapping. At the beginning of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, put a Psychic Energy from your deck into your hand. Psychic Pokemon. I thought that said Psychic Energy, for example. That would have been pretty big if true. Alright. Now, Licia will only draw me the Swablu. I only get one card from it, so I'm going to Professors to draw 2 instead. Because I want to hopefully find... I wanted to hopefully find the Stage 1, but we don't have it. Now, Sightseer. Sightseer is a good card we could throw into this deck in order to find our Stage 1, because Stage 1 right now is the problem. I thought we could throw in May, but Sightseer actually is a better card to toss in. And I'm thinking the card that we could probably get rid of is either the extra Giant Cape, and we only go 1 Giant Cape, or I get rid of Mars, and we throw in Sightseer. We have options right now. Also, I don't know if we need Licia or not. We got to think about it. Sightseer in replace of Licia, Mars, or one of the Giant Capes. But one thing's for certain, we do need something. The other Pokeball. The other Pokeball is going to be the Swablu, which means my Licia is basically worthless now. Yeah, my Licia is basically worthless. So we have Swablu down. Swablu's going in the active. Honestly speaking, I don't mind sacrificing one of the Dratinis. Put a Dratini in, put energy on the Swablu. Mars him down from 6 to 3. Why not? Landing heads. Yeah, we're literally we're bricking because we can't find our stage 1. And we need to evolve into the stage 1 to get the energy. So we can't rare candy our way through. Yeah, so this is unfortunate. Like this game would have already been over if we had stage 1 so much sooner. So maybe having a Sightseer in the deck will be great because Sightseer is technically... It is a guaranteed. It's a guaranteed Dragonair, which means that we technically will have 3 Dragonairs in the deck. So we'll try it out. This might be the first time we try Sightseer. So Gengar needs Psychic Energy. How are they going to find their Psychic Energy? Unless they just want to swap to the Gengar for the ability. Like, what is the actual true play here? What is the true play? We got Dragonair. Licia, because I can't do anything else. Honestly, I'd rather go to the healthy Dragonair. Right? Sky's Blessing. The worst that they can do right now to shut this down, this Dragonite, is using a Cyrus on my Dratini. If they Cyrus my Dratini, then yes, I can't attack with Dragonite next turn. I'd have to put 1 energy and then swap. And then that would delay me a little bit. But then it would also mean that they waste their Cyrus. They're probably 1 and only Cyrus. So what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Alright, no Cyrus. They might not even be running it. We got our Dragonite, and we were able to start swinging in. That was a long ramp to the Dragonite. We're going to fix that next game. Draco! Ooh, double trouble? Nihilego is down. No more Pokemon. I think their hand is full of nothing but Psychic Pokemon, because that Pokemon was in the active spot for quite a while. Right? Quite a while they were in that active spot. Alright, so now we're just looking for Mega Altaria. Or a Draco hitting the Ghastly if they don't have an evolution for it. Do they have the evolution? Yes or no? They don't have the evolution, so we just need 1 hit on the back. And we have a Mega Altaria, so it doesn't even matter, because once we hit the front, we can just swap out. Yeah, that should be game. All right, Draco, bring us home. Not bad, man. Pretty good spread. Not bad. And we still had a Cyrus in the deck. We still had Cyrus. Not bad. We're going to make this deck a little bit more consistent. We're going to kick out 1 of the Pokemon cards and definitely bring in Sightseer. Sightseer over May, in my opinion, because Sightseer, I think, is a little bit better than May in this regard. May could technically give you... Like, say you have no Pokemon in hand. You can't really May then. Because you need to May and then swap out cards from your hand. That's a downside. Say you have some Pokemon cards in hand, and then you do May, but you don't May into a Dragonair. You May into, like, a Mega Altaria and a Swablu, or a Mega Altaria and a Chingling. And then you're still down. You still don't find your Dragonair. That also sucks. Right? So that's 2 cons to May. Sightseer is nothing but positives. You can play it with no Pokemon in your hand. Hopefully find that stage 1. And it can also find... Sightseer gives 25% chance. Well, we'll try both. If Sightseer doesn't work, then we could try May, but I think Sightseer could definitely shine here. And I'm trying to think if we get rid of Giant Cape versus Mars. Giant Cape versus Mars. Usually I just Giant Cape a Dragonite and that's it. I don't need a Dragon. I don't need double Giant Cape usually. But Mars I really haven't been using the past couple of games. I guess I could get rid of Mars technically. Alright, this is the new deck. Let's try it out. What about that card? The Drawing Stadium card? I think that card is only if you have 3 or less cards in hand, right? I'm not too sure if I want to run it. All right, we are going first right here. And we've made a very small alteration to the deck. We added Sightseer and we took out Mars. Mainly because we really wasn't using Mars in the past couple of games. I guess we did use it once. But we'll see how this variant works. I could Ching Ling and then Copycat. Double Ching Ling into the Copycat. Might be better, honestly, because we don't have Swablu for the Mega Altari. I don't need Cyrus just yet until we actually hit with the Dragonite. And we could redraw our... Oh, womp, womp, womp. I was going to say we could redraw our Professor's Research. We did not redraw. So now we're looking for Pokeballs right here. Inflatable Boat, which means that they do have Suicune. So Suicune's gonna go down. They get a free swap with energy on Suicune. Honestly, not looking too good for us. Not looking too good. This is bad. Yeah, this is very bad. Giant Cape won't even save me, and Sightseer, I mean, wow. Maybe I should have put May in the deck, because I could have swapped out Mega Altari and Dragonair for a Dratini and Dragonair instead. Maybe, just maybe, right? I'll attack. We'll play. We'll see. Maybe we can bring this back. Alright, so they're able to do 60 damage. They've gotten DD, which means that they're going to take no damage. This is still winnable. If we can top deck it Dratini right now, this is still winnable. Come on. 66% chance this is a Dratini. Okay. Now in order to win, we have to top deck Dragonite in 2 turns. Because, yes, he's going to keep killing us, Suicune, But the more he kills us, the less damage that Suicune will be able to do. So by the time my Dragonair goes in, where he's only going to be doing 60 damage, even with a Greninja, he won't be able to one-shot the Dragonair, but I can evolve into my Dragonite and at least attack once. I don't know what that one attack is going to do for me, but... Starting Plains is a good one. I think having that May in the deck would have been good right about now. Knock him down from 6 to 1. That would have been great. We got the Dragonite. Got all energy needed. He's doing 60. I'm going to 40. Technically 100. As long as he doesn't have the rare candy. Alright, he wins. Because he's able to do 80 damage now. And I only have 160 HP. Oh wait, no. I live. I live if he doesn't find the second Greninja. If he doesn't find the second Greninja, I live. And, or if my Dragonite can just kill the Froakie in the back on this turn. Because, yeah, I'm going to go down to... I'm going to be at, what, 100 HP right now, I think, when I evolve. And he's doing 60 plus 20, 80. I live, and I get to Draco Meteor twice. All I need is him to die on the back. Froakie. Or the Greninja could have died as well. That could have worked. Nah, he definitely has the rare candy. His last single card is definitely... Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Alright, chat, look. Let me toss May in. Let me just May. Yes, it was only one game, but look, we'll try May. I also don't like that our Mars is gone. Do I need Licia? Realistically, do I need Licia? I guess we'll just keep it like this. When I get rid of Mars, I want Mars. Alright, deck list is updated. You think you'd put one Chingling? I think more basic Pokemon for the Mega Altaria in case we need to rely on Mega Altaria. Like, say one Chingling dies, one Dragonite dies, we still have Mega Altaria, but we need Pokemon, so we have the second Chingling, we have the second Dratini. That would give us a little bit of damage. Alright, we are going first, and we've got Swablu. That's bad. We needed to start with either a Dratini to go first, or either a Chingling. And we didn't find either one of them. Swablu first isn't the greatest, I'll be honest with you. It's honestly probably the worst use case scenario. I mean, I might as well Giant Cape. We got two Giant Capes, right? Let's put one in the front. I only have one Mega Altaria. Let's end turn. try this out, see how it goes. They definitely want to be on Entei, so maybe they just energy and swap, and then they'll flame patch later on. Oh wait, they wouldn't energy and swap. Alright, we got our Qingling. So Qingling is down. I could energy swap to Qingling. They could... I mean, if I put them to bed and they don't wake up, they can't swap and do that. They'd have to evolve and then swap. Let me see. Off the top of my head, I'm going to cheat real quick and find out what Charmeleon does and how much damage it actually does. And right now, it says that Charmeleon, the new one, does 40 damage. But if they're running the old one, then they can do 50 damage and knock out my Swablu, which would suck. So, I am going to take the big risk here. I'm going to take the risk. And I'm just going to sing. I'm not going to copycat. We have the Mega Altari. We have the Dragonite in hand. Let's go put him to bed. Let's take a gamble here, right? Because using Qingling wouldn't really matter too much. It would just stop him from using Flame Patch, and that's it. But if he has Charmeleon, the new Charmeleon, or the old one, it doesn't matter. If he has the new or the old one, he still kills my Qingling, one-shots it. But because this is a Mega Shine, I'm assuming he probably swapped to the new Charmeleon, which is only doing 40 damage. So yes, if he evolves, he can cleanse himself, wake up. I was right. He is running the new one, which means he can't kill me here. It was a big gamble, but I figured a lot of people want to gravitate towards the new Charmeleon, not the old one, because, well, it's the new expansion. If he was running the old one, he would have been able to do 50 damage and knock us out. So this is still perfectly fine. All right, this is still perfectly fine. We'll take him swapping and knocking out, because that does mean that he's not able to really rely on the other Pokemon back there, per se, since he's already burned a Flame Patch and a proc of Ignition. This is technically, theoretically, an outcome that I did want. So now let's go ahead and May. We don't need Mega Altari anymore. So Mega Altari is going to go. Don't want the Dratini anymore. Let's go ahead and do this. Part of me wants to just swap and ramp, which I think I might need to do. Swap and ramp. We'll see how this plays out. Because if I stay in with Qingling and attack... Ah, second item card. Did not expect him to have the second Flame Patch ready. Touché. Well played. That's game. Well played from the opponent. Well played. I think no matter what, we were cooked. If I repeat the game and we go in with, say, Qingling by swapping off of Swablu and losing energy, we have no energy on the field. Qingling is active. They evolve into the Charmeleon. They attack my Qingling for 40. And then we have no energy, period. We're starting fresh. I think that would have been a worse situation. I think we had to take that risk with the Swablu, which half worked. I'll admit, it did half work. I mean, so far, the deck... Dragonite, it's 50-50 right now, ish. We'll keep playing. We'll keep waiting. We'll see. All right, we are going second. We've got Qingling in the active spot and Dratini on the bench. We're gonna hopefully get some good luck here. We got May. So May is a new card that we ended up swapping in. Took out Mars. But we don't have any Pokemon. Don't have any Pokemon for May right now. So May is not doing anything. They've got Sightseer, which means that they have their guaranteed... Or not guaranteed, but they have a very good chance. They drew 2. Yeah, they have a very good chance of being able to use Jolteon EX or base Jolteon, whichever one they prefer. They got stage 1s. That's all we got to know, right? So 2 of their 3 cards is a Pokemon. We've got Dragonite. Flip. 30 more damage. I could technically... I was going second, right? So I can't evolve just yet. I mean, in all honesty, let's just Giant Cape the back. Because that's the one that matters the most right now. And then we'll go ahead and Jingly. Because, yeah, I could technically Giant Cape the front, but... we want to make sure our Dragonair can live into the Dragonite. So we can actually start attacking. Alright, they got their Mega. They get a free swap. And they go into what? Jolteon base, I'm assuming? Base Jolteon? No, Jolteon EX. Okay. That is kind of bad. Because now once I ramp up on Dratini, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. That's too much damage, actually, in fact. And I can't May and Cyrus. Uh-oh. If I was able to Cyrus, I could have swapped over and then ramped up, and then I wouldn't have to worry about a Jolteon. So maybe I should have made early. I think I need to Professor's Research here. No Cyrus or anything. We got Swablu. I could bait him. I could technically bait. Or I could put him to bed. You know what? Let's go. Let's get lucky with the sleep. Because we all know he probably is rocking Cyrus in hand. So I'm going to attack before he attacks. And we're going to sing. As long as we can keep him asleep one single turn. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Man, oh man. We might be cooked here, chat. If we top deck Dratini or Dragonair, we can win. We need to top deck Dragonair. We need to top deck Dragonair. It's still possible to win. Still possible to win. May gave us the Dragonair. Let's get rid of this. We got Dragonite and Dragonair in hand, ready to go. I'm not going to put any energy down, but I will Jingly, and that's it. Next turn, I have to Cyrus the Mega, just so I can ramp up, so I don't have to worry about taking any damage from the Jolteon. No, they healed for just 10. It's like they knew I was going to Cyrus it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we just lost. I can't do anything without the Cyrus play. We don't have Sabrina. Yeah, that's a game. That's a game loss. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That is all she wrote. Man, Dragonite is not doing so well today. Yeah, Dragonite's not really doing anything. I think I switch over and play some Mega Gengar. Either way, the Mega would kill next turn. What Pokemon? I mean, how much damage does it do? Oh, it would have done 120. Oh, yeah, I guess it would have... Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it would have knocked us out. All right, we are going second. And this might actually be a good time to go second because we have Swablu in the active spot. I think going second, you want Swablu. And going first, you want Dratini into Dragonair. So that's where we're at right now. We have a little bit of best of both worlds going first versus going second. We have our Pokemon to play. We have May as well. So we have a high chance of finding a Mega Altaria here to work out in our favor. All right, so let's double Pokeball. We're not going to swap off Swablu. Let's keep the energy. I will put Pokemon down just to fuel Mega Altaria when the time comes. But I want to make sure we keep Pokemon in hand for May. So this is going to go down. I mean, they know I have Pokemon in hand, right? Let's put Chingling down. Let's just sing. I'll keep one Chingling in hand. Yes, we'll keep one in hand. I mean, if they find... Okay, actually, no, they can't kill us. I was going to say, if they find another Darkrai, they could kill here. They can't. They're only doing 20. That's if we stay asleep. Alright, so this is going to be big. This is going to be big if we can find Mega Altaria. We have a very strong chance. I think May over the Copycat and Licia here. Did not find it. I'm actually shocked. I am genuinely shocked right now. I'm going to keep the Dragonite in hand. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy stuff. Well, that's an interesting one. Maybe I sing and he stays asleep. I should have just retreated and put energy back on the Swablu, realistically speaking, rather than try this RNG fest of heads, heads, heads. But I'm just flabbergasted right now at the fact that we did not find a Mega Altaria. I figured my luck can't be that bad where he's going to wake up, but indeed he did wake up. So here we are, unfortunately. If he finds another dragon or a Darkrai he could kill. Right? He's got Jigglypuff, and what is the last? He's building up the Jigglypuff. Does he have a Pokemon that can do 2 or use 2 energy to attack? He's got Wigglytuff. But he's not attacking. Interesting. Alright, we've got Dragonair. Got the Dragonite, which makes me not want to actually... Ooh, I might need a Copycat. No, because if I Copycat into a Giant Cape, I'm dead. What is the play then? I'm gonna Copycat. My heart is telling me to Copycat here. Can't Dragonair just yet. Got a Giant Cape. If I go in with Chingling... If I go in with Chingling and attack, I'll go down to 30. And then he attacks me, kills me. Giant Cape doesn't matter, right? I have to go in with Chingling, I think. And I'll just put another Chingling in. I'll put energy on Swablu. And I think I'm going to put Giant Cape on the Dragonair. And then I'll Jingly. Shut him down from item cards right now, whatever item cards he may have. We have 6 cards remaining. We'll draw 1 to 5, and then we'll Professor's Research to 3. If we can find a Mega Altaria, I think we do just enough damage to kill the Wigglytuff, 130. So we should be able to knock it out while it has 3 energy, and then they have no energy on the field. That would be good. I did figure they'd Cyrus, but it's a-okay. It's fine by me. Is it a-okay though? Because how do I build up my Dragonite? How do I build my Dragonite? Mega Altaria showing up a little too late. How do we build Dragonite? Oh, that sucks, chat. Oh, we've lost. We'll come back to the Dragonite deck next time. We need to alter the deck heavily, because right now the deck list that we have is not it. Deck list is not it. Don't you need Memory Light in this? Yeah, Memory Light would be very good, because then I could have evolved into a Dragonite. And then still used it. Yeah, Memory Light could be good in that deck. What we have right now is... Maybe it's because I'm trying to play Mega Altaria as well. Maybe if I get rid of Mega Altaria and the Chinglings, then just go all in on the Dragonite. I don't know, though. Either way, we're going to swap the deck list. We've been playing that deck for quite a bit today. We're going to go Mega Gengar here. Mega Gengar EX. Or maybe put Dragonite EX in there. Maybe. I don't know. So I don't even know how this deck is going to go either, right? This Mega Gengar deck. Realistically speaking, I am unsure of how this is going to perform. I don't have high hopes for it. I definitely don't, but we'll try it. You prefer the Astonish Ghastly to remove cards? Yeah, maybe. Alrighty. We are going second, which is good. Because we are starting with more Pekko. This is good. Because now we can get our energy ramp. Oh, wait, they have a mass. They're going to beat us to the energy ramp. They're going to beat us to the energy ramp. At the very least, I can just do 50 damage. It feels bad because I put 2 energy on more Pekko. And then I put that 2 energy onto a Ghastly. But I could have just put 2 energy onto the Ghastly in the first place. Right? Am I making any sense? 2 energy on more Pekko, but then I could have just given that 2 energy to the Ghastly instead. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the other Morpeko. Or, what if I just keep the Morpeko, get rid of Meowth, and the Haunter? And then this is the play. And we go double Morpeko. We go Ghastly. And then I energy here and end turn. Because then I could attack with Morpeko, transfer the energy to the other Morpeko. And then if this Morpeko in the front dies, I have the other Morpeko to transfer that energy to the other Ghastly. And then they kill 1, 2... Bruh. Sabrina. It doesn't change anything, though. I'm going to be honest with you. It quite literally does not change anything. Because I do this, right? Watch. I do this. I rare candy. And then I end turn. If he attacks, I'm not building the Morpeko because he's probably going to have his 3 energy attacking metal. And if he swaps and attacks, it's fine. He already used a Sabrina, so if he kills more Pekko, it doesn't change anything. It actually still works in my favor. We just got rid of a Sabrina early to help us with late game Sabrina, which he most likely won't have a late game Sabrina. So yeah, this is definitely working out in our favor. He attacks, he kills our Morpeko. I intentionally did not put energy on it. Us having that 1 energy spread out doesn't change the outcome, because now I can just go Morpeko now with the 1 energy already attached. Put that 2nd energy attached to it. Copycat first, hold on. And then once I attack for 2 energy, then I can transfer, and my Gengar is going to be at what? 3 energy, primed and ready to go. Let's energize. 2 energy there. And now we're ready. We have our 4th energy ready to go. And then once we put Mega Gengar in, we can start building another Mega Gengar, because they won't be able to Sabrina, Cyrus, anything. This is the last turn. This is their last turn. They will be able to play any trainer cards, any item cards, any supporter cards, any stadium cards, any Pokemon tools. This is the final turn. They will be able to do anything, which means no more professors, no more Pokeballs, no more copycats, no Cyrus, nothing. They are completely shut down. Mega Gengar is going in. Oh man, this is terrifying. Mega Gengar is a terrifying threat. So I can do whatever I want. I can play Ghastly. I can build a 2nd Gengar if I need to. I can do literally anything. So let's go ahead and Ghastly down. Let's attack. They won't be able to Mars me. They won't be able to... They won't be able to Lucky Ice Pop themselves. Dude, they are shut down, man. That's it. They probably had a hand full of nothing but cards that they cannot play. No Professors, no Lucky Ice Pop, no Adaman, no way to do a Metal Core Barrier again to prevent damage. They can't do anything. They're just shut down. Like, I feel like once you get Mega Gengar online and you attack with him one time, it's game. Like, you have over 200 HP. It's game, dude. That's it. GG, you win. The problem is trying to get that 4th energy for Mega Gengar, which is why we're trying to test out more Pekko to see if this is the one. Like, Mega Gengar, man, that's terrifying. I could Astonish Ghastly, but the thing is, I don't even want to be in the active spot with Ghastly in the first place. I want to be in the active spot with Morpeko. But I see what you're talking about, though. I do see what you're talking about. I just want to flex the shinies. What do I think about putting Lily in the deck, too? Ooh, that sounds good. What would I get rid of, though, for a Lily? May helped us out that game. Sabrina, Cyrus could still help us out. I like the Copycat. I could maybe get rid of the Haunter and make it so I need to have the rare candy. I'll just play some more games and see. I'll think about the Lily. All right, we are going second. And we've got Ghastly. Not who we want to start with, I'll be honest with you. Because we're not going to be able to slow build our Mega Gengar. We're not going to be able to slow build this. So now, the best case scenario is if we can find a Meowth. We got a Morpeko. Huh. What if I stayed in with my Ghastly and just took some damage? Because I'll live if he puts a Pokemon tool and attacks, right? That's perfectly fine. I'll live. I am worried about a Cyrus in the future, but I want to make sure that he doesn't Pokemon tool, attack my Morpeko, and then can two-shot it, because I want to be able to swap to my Morpeko this turn with 1 energy attached. Oh, never mind. He's bringing in the Solgaleo right here, right now. Dang, dude. Solgaleo is a deck that I have not seen in quite a while, and I'm sad that my Morpeko is going to die in one shot. Ghastly won't be able to do anything. Morpeko won't be able to do anything. We are screwed. I could swap, obviously, to the Mega Gengar, but that does not shut him down. We're 2 energy short, and he'll be able to two-shot me. I think that's a GG. We're cooked. Let's go ahead and swap. Let's do this. Evolving doesn't matter because we'll still only need 1 energy to retreat. And let's end turn. We need to find that Meowth. That Meowth where I can flip and not take any damage, we need. Maybe what I should do, real talk, maybe I should get rid of Morpeko and then just go Meowth. Like, why go anything else? Why not just go Meowth? Double Meowth in the deck. Yeah, to Sabrina. Well played. Man, it is taking quite a while to build this guy. I feel like Mega Gengar could be a very strong Pokemon if we have just one Pokemon that can give dark energy. You know, if we found a Pokemon that could ramp up dark energy, man, it is game over for everyone. You think Mega Gengar isn't that good? That's crazy. That's crazy work. You didn't even have a chance to attack. I mean, Mega Gengar is so crazy. I mean, it's a strong Pokemon. All right, we are going first. And we are with Ghastly. Not what we want, I'll be honest. I could Professors, but I could Sabrina to slow him down. Man, oh man. I'm gonna Sabrina. Too many trainers in hand to think about. I'm just gonna Sabrina. We're not looking good. You definitely don't want to be starting first with a Ghastly, because you don't really have any play. You never want to be first or second with a Ghastly for that matter. So now we'll have to wait and see. We've got Absol, and they've got Barb for the Dino because they do plan on going back to Dino. Copycat wouldn't work here. May can't do anything with no Pokemon in hand, so let's go ahead and Professor's Research. Mega Gengar, that's a funny one. So all I can do is evolve into Mega Gengar, right? That's literally it. Man, Mega Gengar, you're hurting me right now. You are definitely hurting. All right, they've got the evolution. 100%. Is this still winnable? We've got Meowth. I can swap over to Meowth. A copycat. We don't need Cyrus. We're not able to hit. All right, well, more Pekko saves us from a Sabrina. But it doesn't save us from a Cyrus if they have it. I'm holding my breath right now because we could technically still bring this back, theoretically speaking. I'm still holding my breath. We could still bring this back, theoretically speaking. I'm still holding my breath. Come on. Ooh, he's choosing not to attack. Wait a minute. I think he's trying to find his Cyrus right now. So is it a race on who can find the Cyrus? Or if he can find his Cyrus? That, or he wanted to attack with the Nihilego. So if I put energy on Mega Gengar, I would have to wait again. If I put energy on Morpeko, he attacks, kills. I go with Morpeko, I attack. Gengar is ready to go. He attacks Morpeko, I'm set up. If I put energy here, and he attacks, then he goes into Morpeko. I put third energy, attacks, and then I put fourth energy. It doesn't change anything, right? It quite literally doesn't change the outcome by putting energy on Mega Gengar here, unless I want 50 extra damage. So I'm just gonna go build Gengar, go all in with it. Okay. Do I have any healing? Man, oh man, chat. Three hits and I'm dead. And I don't have any X speeds in the deck. Not that it would have mattered. I could Meowth to draw a card because I need energy on him to retreat anyways. What am I drawing into? Cyrus to bring back the Hydreigon? Why? Man, I think we lost. I think we lost. Yeah, we're not winning this, unfortunately. I thought more P.E.K.K.A would have been good, but maybe not. Try this deck instead. Graveyard, Houndstone, Pumpkapoo. Wait, we can still win this. No, we can't. I needed that Lily in the deck. Yeah, this is not it. I was gonna say we can Cyrus and then kill the Hydreigon, but no. Ay, ay, get me out of this match. I think I just concede. I don't see us winning, chat. I'll do us all a solid since this guy is taking a little bit. Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar. So you're saying maybe I come back. Maybe we come back to the Mega Gengar. Alright, let's try another deck. Yeah, we'll try another deck. Very disappointed in Gengar. Try Igglybuff. Yeah, that's what I initially thought, right? Igglybuff to put them to bed. To buy some time and then just stall. Revard. What does this do? Discard a card from your hand if you can't. This attack does nothing. Double Pumpkapoo. Gorgeist. Discard a... Oh. Gorgeist. Gorgeist is how you would say it. Discard a card from your hand if you can't. So it's all about one energy attacking, discard. Houndstone. For each psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. Comfy. Oh, because you're going to be discarding a bunch of these Pokemon. Wow. Klefki. Double Pokeball, double research, a singular copycat, hiking trail, and then Rocky Helmet. So this deck is what, the discard? Houndstone. Gorgeist. This is like the discard. The discard deck. Which is why you're running so many psychic Pokemon, because you want to get rid of the Comfies and the Klefkis for Houndstone to be able to do a lot of damage. So you initially want to be attacking with Gorgeist first. Sounds like I'm saying Gorgeist. So you initially want to be attacking with him. And then you keep discarding Klefki and Comfies, and then Houndstone is the finisher, right? Houndstone is supposed to be the finisher. All right, I'm down to try it. I see the vision. I see how this is going to be played. Yeah, Klefki can be used as Guzmas if you really need to, because that'll automatically discard it as well. Comfies can help with any kind of status effect. We can also just discard it. Hiking trails, obviously, so you can replenish your hand when you drop down. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's put this deck list up on the screen for you guys, right side. Let's play some games. Yeah, it's pronounced like Poltergeist, right? But that means we would take it like Gorgeist. We would take the East, Poltergeist. Unless I'm pronouncing Poltergeist wrong. All right, we're going second. Who do we start with first? Definitely not Comfy. We got Pumpkaboo or Pumpkaboo. I think we want to go with Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo. Let's go Pumpkaboo. Throw a Comfy down. We'll throw a Graveyard down as well. And we'll end turn. I think Pumpkaboo is a good start, considering we can evolve into the 70 damage. It would have been nice if we had first energy advantage. 70 damage going first? Not a lot of Pokemon can survive 70 damage as a basic Pokemon. Unless you're like a basic EX Pokemon, right? But if you're a basic Pokemon trying to evolve into like a stage 1 or a stage 2, you're mainly going to be under 70 HP. Would have been crazy. Sadly, we have the energy. We're not able to actually do anything with it just yet. I'm not going to evolve an attack. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and Hiking Trail after the whatchamacallit. Ooh. Klefki is a good one here. Klefki, dismantling. We discard our card to discard his Pokemon tool. Rocky Helmet on the front to punish him when he attacks us back. And I can Hiking Trail so we can draw some cards. That's good, man. That's crazy. That's my first time really using Klefki, and it feels good in the deck. right? It does feel good. It synergizes quite well. So now we get to attack. We get some damage on the field. Lucky Ice Pop. We have to hope those last two cards is not a rare candy and a Hydreigon, or else we could be cooked. It's a Professor's, which means you could still have a rare candy and a Hydreigon. And Houndstone is a 2 energy attacking Pokemon. Alright, thankfully we're good. I repeat, we are good. Now we can Professor's Research. Draw some cards. Let's go ahead and evolve. Let's evolve the bench as well. I don't think we're going to be able to build another Hound. A Hound guy. So I think I just discard my other Hound instead. Right? Let's Rocky Helmet this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Soul Shot. Hit for 70. Knock him out. And we'll get rid of the other Houndstone. Because I don't think we're building another Houndstone when it has 2 energy to attack. I think 1 Houndstone is probably enough, but maybe I'm playing it wrong, because technically 2 Houndstones would be good. Technically it would be good, right? I figured since we already have the Pumpkaboo in, we'd probably just play Pumpkaboo or something. So now we have 2 Psychic Pokemon in the discard pile, which means that we're doing 90 damage total. If we get rid of... If he swings in and kill... Oh, he can't kill us. He would only do 100, which means we'd live at 10. Yeah, we cooked him, man. His Mega Absol would not have been able to take us out anyways. Dang, man. That's crazy. And if he did attack with his Hydreigon and found the rare candy, that's 2 more Psychic in the discard pile for me, which means we're doing 40 more damage. I'd go from 90 damage to 130 damage. Hydreigon would die because it would be at 120 HP. We'd knock it out. We'd be ready to go. That's crazy. And that's only a +1 for them, too. It would only get a +1 for all that trouble. Because we have no EXs in the deck. Wait, this deck it's cooking. It is definitely cooking. It's a simple deck, too. Let's keep it going. So if we're going first, we want to have Pumpkaboo in the active spot. If we're going second, the Graveyard. Nah, no. We don't want to go Graveyard either. Because Graveyard is the finisher. Or Grievard, not Grave. The Grieve. All right, we are going first, and I don't think we want to be starting with Klefki. Unfortunately. Let me see what we can do, though. Got Pumpkaboo. I've got double Professors. I kind of don't want a Copycat. I think I just want a Professors here. I've had times where I copycatted into nothing but trainer cards, and that just did not help me. All right, we got double Pumpka and a Grievard. And that's good. I think that's a good solid lineup, right? And then we'll end turn. Because, funny enough, I could technically discard my Dismantling Keys, Klefki, if he puts a Giant Cape, and I get a free swap into my Pumpkaboo. Right? Like, if he Giant Capes here, I could get rid of Klefki. Oh, wait, no. This needs to be on the bench. Klefki needs to be on the bench. I didn't lie when I said this was my first time using Klefki. That's a feels bad, for sure. That's definitely a feels bad. Alright, well, let's Professor's Research. Let's Houndstone. I guess I'll Rocky Helmet on this guy. I'm trying to think right now. I'm gonna swap over to Pumpkaboo eventually. So why not get a cheeky 20 damage in? Because if he evolves into a Dragonair to build up energy and I top deck, say, the stage 1 evolution, that's 70 damage. I can knock him out. And if he tries to Giant Cape, I can just swap over to Klefki on the back, dismantle and keys, get rid of it. He goes back down to 60, I knock him out. So this is still going to work out in our favor. We did top deck it, thankfully. I will swap over and I will be able to actually attack here for 70, knock him out. Let's just get rid of the Comfy in our hand. Trying to think about what else I want, but he already put the hiking trail down for us. So we'll just get rid of Comfy. Don't think I need anything else. I don't think I need a copycat right now. I think we're A-okay. And now if he evolves, I mean, he's going to be at 80 if he has another Dragonair. He's going to be at 80. I'll take him down. But we do have a Houndstone ready to swing back in if he knocks us out, right? And that Houndstone is going to keep ramping up on damage. With only, how much HP Dragonite has? 160? I think we'll be okay. I think we can do 160 damage because we're doing 70 right now. Boom. Part of me wants to copycat just to try to find the other evolution so I can stay alive. I want to find the evolution to Pumpkaboo. Did not find it. So there's a chance it could technically die here. But I think that's A-okay. We got rid of a card from our hand. We're getting rid of another card from our hand. It's going to make Hiking Trail a lot better now to give us 2 instead of 1. Found the evolution. Our Houndstone has energy ready to go. And it's doing how much damage? 90. We just have to hope this Lucky Ice Pop doesn't pop off. Oh no. Even if Lucky Ice Pop does pop off, there's still a chance we can one-shot the Dragonite with Houndstone. Depending on who he kills here, right? Oh, he doesn't have the Dragonite just yet. 7 cards left. What has he got? He's got it. 130 HP, and we're doing 90. So I need him to knock out 3 Pokemon. He has not knocked out any. Oh, I forgot about my Rocky Helmet. Wait, I needed him to actually knock out one of my Pokemon in order to win. Wait, he could win this. 1, 2, 3, and he wins. If it goes like that. Oh, man. Wait, he could win. This is scary. And I can't retreat off of my Pokemon in the front. So I'm stuck here. Moment of truth. We'll just have to attack. I can't get rid of Klefki because he has no Pokemon card. Whatchamacallits. This could be bad. So his only way to win is this. He gets 4 attacks, right? 4 times. I need 2 of the attacks to go to the stage 1 in the back. Three of them went there. Let's go, man. I'm doing 190 damage. 190 damage on Houndstone. Because he got rid of 4 cards that turn, which gave us 80 more damage. That's crazy, man. The amount of ramp the Houndstone has, the potential there. 190, that's basically like Mega Pokemon one-shot territory. We'll take it. Should have played the hiking trail so I wouldn't redraw it. No, I wasn't able to play the hiking trail. I tried playing it before I used the copycat, I think. But I think because they already had a hiking trail, I can't play my hiking trail because it's the same stadium card. I don't think you're able to play the same exact stadium card if the other person played it. Celebi versus Jirachi, who would win? Victini, who is that? You feel one Plaza in exchange for a Klefki would help me with the pivots? You think so? That is 20 less damage, but you might be right. One Plaza so I could swap off and go to Houndstone whenever I need to. And usually I don't want to swap off Houndstone, but I guess it works if I don't want to be on Comfy in the active spot. All right, we're going first, and we've got Comfy, which we don't want to be in the active spot with Comfy. It's okay. I think, I don't know. We got Graveyard in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and Professors. I thought about putting a Klefki down and then a Copycat. I guess it's fine. Double Pumpkaboo, and then we'll enter. And I should have saved a spot for the Klefki. I don't know what I was thinking. Because now I'm stuck and I can't get rid of any Pokemon tools that he might possess. Assuming that he's gonna run Pokemon tools. But I wouldn't see why he wouldn't. Okay. Looking good so far-ish. I think a Copycat for 5 is going to be better than a Professor's Research here. Rocky Helmet. I feel like a Rocky Helmet right now wouldn't really make too much sense. But I'll put it on anyways. We're only doing 50 damage. I'm gonna go Pumpkaboo. Why did I go Pumpkaboo 1? No. This works. Pumpkaboo 1 energy because I need 1 energy to swap off of Comfy, and he's not gonna be able to kill Comfy. He'll stay alive, so I want to make sure I can swap and then still attack. Yeah, we might want to throw in a Peculiar Plaza in the deck. 2 stadium cards. I think I see the power of 2 stadiums. So maybe get rid of 1 Klefki. It's either we get rid of 1 Klefki or 1 Comfy. One or the other. One Klefki, 1 Comfy, or 1 Rocky Helmet for a Plaza would be very good, very strong. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not sure which one we go with. Double Rocky Helmet is double punishing because it's just more extra damage, so we might keep the Rocky Helmet. So to say, I think we keep the Rocky. All right, 6 cards remaining. We're looking for the stage 1. Did not find the stage 1. But if we had a Plaza, we could have swapped the Houndstone. All right, not the end of the world. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just gonna be more fuel for Houndstone whenever Houndstone gets to go in. Right? Not the end of the world. Just more fuel for him. All right, he's going down to 100 HP. I'm doing 50, which is gonna go to 70. It's gonna go to 90 because of the Klefki. I won't be able to one-shot this Entei with Houndstone. I might get rid of Comfy, because if I had Klefki in the active spot, I could have been attacking for 20 extra damage while having that Rocky Helmet. I think that's going to be the play. Alright, so Klefki's going to go down. We're going to dismantle. I'll Hiking Trail. We're only doing 90, like I said, but we still didn't top deck the stage 1. And I already put the Rocky Helmet on prematurely. I can't give him a +2. That'd be too much. Dang, that sucks. That does suck. I should have played a Pokemon card for Hiking Trail to give me a card here. But I'm trying to save my last spot for another Houndstone. Oh no, don't tell me it's Charizard Y, not Charizard X. We don't have any Cyrus in the deck. Yeah, I can't win this one then. Can't trap him on the Entei. Technically, we could have gone up to 170 damage. Alright, first loss, which feels kind of bad. All because we couldn't find that stage 1 sooner. Right? Feels really bad, I suppose. Okay, great. The dog was at the bottom anyways. We weren't getting that dog. Alright, so I think I'm going to keep the Rocky Helmet, and I'm going to get rid of Comfy. Main reason why we get rid of Comfy is because we want... If we had Klefki, for example, in the active spot, and Klefki was attacking, Klefki could technically still do damage for 1 energy if we needed to do that. And then I'm going to go Plaza, because that does make a little... That does make some sense. Alright, we're still 2-1 so far. We're going to alter the deck ever so slightly, and we are ready to hop back in. All right, we're going first. We want to go first with Pumpkaboo. And then I'll just start my turn, because I can always throw my other Pokemon cards down whenever. So Pumpkaboo is a good time to go first. You always want to go first with Pumpkaboo. I really don't want him to Sabrina me. That's going to suck. Man, if he Sabrinas, I'm going to be very sad. Because we have a very strong start to actually just knock him out right here. Hiking Trail, it's end turn. We'll draw 1. If he Sabrinas, I guess I go Klefki. Right? I guess Klefki is the one. Or I could Grievard. Yes, there we go. Professors means no Sabrina. No Sabrina means we can attack, evolve attack and knock him out here. And Rocky Helmet obviously means no Giant Cape. They do have the Entei, and they are going to be able to actually Flame Patch on the next turn, if they so wish. Let's go ahead and Dismantling. Get rid of that. Dang, Klefki is just punishing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's such a BM card, knowing Klefki's in the back, and no matter what you do, if you put another Pokemon trainer down, or a Pokemon tool, then you have another Klefki ready to go. Let's evolve everything, completely drain our hand. Wait, am I stupid? Wait, did I just forget that I need a card to attack? Oh no. Oh no. Honestly speaking, I'm not gonna lie. Our mess up might be to our favor. And the reason why I say that is because now he's thinking, oh, I got the upper hand, right? This is good for me. No, 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 no. Because if he evolves into a Mega Pokemon, which there's a high chance he evolves into a Mega Pokemon here, my Houndstone is going to be building up a lot of damage. Right? We're going to be building up quite a bit of damage. So I'm going to throw down the Graveyard, because I think we might need two of them, in fact. We might need two of them, in fact. And then I'm going to go Energy here, attack for 70, knock out my Comfy from my hand, because we're not going to need Comfy anymore. And then we'll Hiking Trail and draw another. And now my Houndstone so far is doing... I mean, all we need to do is do 150 damage, or 100 damage. As long as he doesn't have a Lily this turn, then I think we're okay. I think we're okay. He goes down to 80. And I'm doing how much? 130 now. If he had a Lily, he'd go to how much HP? 140. And I take him down to 10 HP and he still have to knock us out. Yeah, we're good. We cooked him. So we made a big blunder, I'm not going to lie, because we could have just shut down the Charmander and gone up +1 immediately and started building up our Houndstone a lot sooner. But at the end of the day, it still worked out in our favor. We'll take it, just learn from my mistake. Again, this is like my first time trying this deck and actually trying this card in general, to be honest. Take it. I forgot one small detail. We did. All right, we are going first, and we have a phenomenal card to start with. Pumpkaboo going first is a blessing in disguise, and double Pumpkaboo works great. Yes, they have the energy advantage, and they're going to be able to start ramping up, but we've got double evolution stage 1. We're good to go. So Hiking Trail, yes, we have 2 stadium cards in this deck. Hiking Trail is going to be for the early game, I think, getting everything down, and then once we feel like we have everything we technically need, then we can Plaza if we want to actually Plaza early. Plaza is just for the safe play on if I want to retreat and go into my Houndstone early or not. So we'll have to wait and see if we can get some Plaza action going. But so far, so good. Kicking out a Klefki also gives us a better chance of starting with the Pumpkaboo too. So, or a Comfy, kicking out a Comfy. So I guess there is a good thing to kicking out one of our basic Pokemon. It does mean less damage, unfortunately, for the Houndstone, but I think overall this is perfect. And speaking of Plaza, we got the Plaza. Let's go ahead and Professor's Research. I do have to remember I need to remove one card in order to attack. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to evolve. I definitely want both of these. Energy on the front. And I think I'm going to just remove my Klefki in my hand instead. Honestly, I don't think I need the Plaza. I'm going to keep it 100%. I don't think I need the Plaza. No, I'm going to get rid of the Klefki. I'm going to get rid of the Klefki. You never know. I got a Houndstone in hand right now. I could have drawn more cards if I had done it where I got rid of Plaza and I put Klefki down on the field. I could have drawn 2 instead of 1. Alright, lucky Ice Pop. They're going to need to land quite a bit of heads here in order to actually stay alive with their Earthworm, and they have landed 0, so not good. They've got Goldengo, but how much energy are they able to actually ramp up on it? Not a whole lot. Technically speaking, not a whole lot. They got 3. 4, technically. Oh, lucky Ice Pop kept Earthworm alive, so I wouldn't be able to attack it. Alright, we got Graveyard. And I can put energy onto it. I just need to wait so I can evolve it. I want to keep Plaza in hand. I'm gonna be honest, chat. This might sound crazy what I'm about to do, but Copycat, because if I can stay alive on Houndstone, they somehow knock out my back Pokemon with Goldengo, I could retreat into my Graveyard and start attacking. We got 1 Psychic. It's a crazy play. Ooh, Training Stadium. Now we have to Plaza no matter what. Yeah, now Plaza has to happen. They're down to 3. I'm down to 7. I got double Klefki so I could Pokeball though and get rid of this Metal Core barrier. They killed the front. It doesn't matter who I go into because I have Plaza. So I'm just going to go in with the stage 1 here, back left. And I'll think about my plays, right? So I'm going to Pokeball no matter what. And we're going to Professors because we can't do anything else. And then we're going to Plaza. We're going to do all the cards that we know we can do without really needing to think about it, just so we're not wasting their time, my time, your time, all of that good stuff. So it's Plaza. I'm going to Klefki. I'm going to Evolve. I'm going to Dismantling. How much damage is Houndstone doing? 130 exactly. That is some crazy work. Let's go ahead and get a free retreat. Let's go to Houndstone. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the Plaza addition into the deck has actually worked out perfectly and beautifully. Yes, I could have gotten a free swap to the Houndstone. Didn't need the Plaza. I just chose to put in the stage 1 right now and then switch after the fact. But that worked out. I definitely recommend if you're going to go with the double Plaza or double stadium play, kick out the extra Comfy, because having that extra Klefki can definitely help in your favor. Next video, I gotta do something for Mega Gengar, maybe. Maybe. Ooh, I just realized, chat, I have not been recording the games we've played. I have not been recording these matches we've played. So I'll need to go back to the YouTube VOD and download the YouTube VOD itself in order to actually get this footage. All right, we're going second. We'll see how going second fares here. Because going first would have been nice. But we won't complain about second energy advantage, right? As long as they're not getting that energy advantage. That kind of works out in our favor, especially because Charizard and Entei thrives on that energy advantage. So I think this could work out. This could be A-okay, technically speaking. We'll have to wait and see. It's too early yet. But with a Pokemon, with a Pokeball and a Professor's Research, we should be good to try to find at least the basic, the Graveyard for this. And then with the Plaza, I can always have the option of swapping if I need it to early. Ooh, now I kind of wish we find Klefki out of this Pokeball. Second Pumpkaboo. What do we got? We got Comfy. Let's go ahead and Professor's Research here. We got Plaza and a hiking trail. So let's go second Pumpkaboo. I could Plaza into a Comfy, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the best play. And I don't even attack. And then I just have energy built, ready to go. Then I end turn. That might be what I want to do over the hiking trail for now. Because if he does have the evolution, and I can't evolve, he could evolve, go Charmeleon and attack for 60, knock out my Pumpkaboo before I can even evolve it, which I don't want to give him a +1. I'd rather he evolves like he's doing now, puts the energy, attacks Comfy. Comfy lives at 10. He'll have to Cyrus in the future if he ever wants to kill it. That's perfectly fine. So Plaza, I think, worked out just a little bit right here. So we can keep the energy. And we got the Klefki down too, which is perfect. So now I can Klefki, dismantling. Get that free retreat back to my Pumpkaboo that has the energy. Go ahead and evolve. Energy on the other Pumpkaboo. I don't think I need free retreats anymore. So I'm gonna hiking trail. Plaza helped me early game. Hiking trail is gonna be for the late game. Let's go ahead and soul shot. Discard the Hound from my hand. And let's draw 3 more. We only need 1 Hound, and we got the Graveyard back. This is good. This is good. So far, off to a great start. Yes, he can Cyrus my Comfy. I can just energy it and then retreat if he doesn't want to kill it and attack it. Yeah, this is very good so far. The only way he can knock us out is if he has the other evolution to Charmeleon or Charmander. Which doesn't seem like that's the case right now. Getting a free swap to the other one would have been even better here. So maybe I hiking trailed it too early, but I have no regrets at the moment. Soul Shot. And I have to get rid of the other Graveyard. Because all we need now is to find 1 more Pokemon card, which I think we get a guaranteed Houndstone from from either Copycat or Professor's Research. Professor's Research. Even if he has the evolution to Charmeleon, he shouldn't play Charmeleon now. He should wait. I mean, I guess he could always swap to the other Entei and then evolve. Oh. Or not, never mind. Alright, so we're gonna go in with this. I think we might be able to one-shot that Mega Charizard. Why? Real talk. Alright, so Professor's Research gives us the last 2 cards we need, right? So Copycat Professors, it doesn't change anything. At the end of the day, we're going to be evolving this. I'm going to be using Rocky Helmet on that. Rocky Helmet on Houndstone. He's doing 150 damage now, which is crazy. And then we'll Soul Shot. Get rid of Klefki for even more damage. I'm not even going to get rid of the Copycat. And now our Houndstone is doing 170 damage. And with him taking 50 damage back, that puts him at exactly 170, right? We're good. Houndstone is built, ready to go. We're safe from a Sabrina and a Cyrus. Flame packs don't matter. Dang, Houndstone is taking out Megas like it's nothing. This is wild, man. Please don't concede. Let me attack you. Let me finish. There we go. Houndstone is doing 210. That's basically the full HP that he had. 210, man. Dude. It is wild how much damage Houndstone can do. Right? Like, he's able to one-shot Mega Pokemon pretty much. So yeah, we only really needed one Houndstone here, which is why we ran to the other double Pumpkaboo early on. It worked out in our favor, thankfully. But not bad, man. This deck is crazy good. All right, so this is the Houndstone Korgeist. Am I saying that correctly? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. This is the discard deck to do damage, pretty much. So we're running 2 Pumpkaboos, 2 Korgeist, 2 Greavards, and 2 Houndstones with double Klefki and a Comfy. Now, some of the earlier games we played, we had double Comfy as well, but I think the deck is comfier, I guess one would say, with a Peculiar Plaza instead to be able to swap off whenever you need to in case you're starting with Comfy or Klefki first and you want to swap over to the Korgeist and be able to attack first for that 70 damage early. That seems great. And or use High Control. You can mix and match between the two. But the cool thing is we have Soul Shot, 70 damage, discard a card from your hand. If you can't, this attack does nothing. This is an older card from Fantastical Parade, but seems like it's going to be doing a lot better now because we do have Hiking Trail, which is from the Mega Shine, where at the end of each player's turn, that player draws cards until you have 3 cards in hand. So if you have less than 3, you're drawing until 3. And we have Houndstone, which is an older card, which also gets synergy with the Pokemon because this attack does 20 more damage for each Psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. So a lot of synergy going around. Your main attackers is going to be this, using Soul Shot, 70 damage, discarding more Psychic Pokemon from your hand, aka the Comfy if you don't need it, the extra Klefki if you don't need it, or just the copies of the Greavard and the Houndstone, because technically speaking, I think you only want to run 1 Houndstone in a match, and then you're perfectly fine. You should be fine with that, but the option's up to you on what card you want to actually discard. If you want to discard a Psychic Pokemon, or if you want to discard this other Pokemon. We are running double Rocky Helmet to make it more punishing onto the active spot when they do attack us and knock us out. and double Pokeball Professor's Research with a singular copycat, and that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Klefki has great synergy with Houndstone because it's a Guzma, but you're also giving Houndstone 20 more damage on top of that. As you remove Pokemon tools, you're giving Houndstone more damage. So great synergy overall. The deck went 5-1. We only lost a singular match. Very strong, very good. Highly recommend it personally. So if you guys do end up playing this deck and trying it out, then please let me know how it performs for you and how you end up doing. And if you have any other future decks that you want me to play, any deck suggestions, then leave them down in the comments below. And I'm down to give it a shot. All right, so the unfortunate thing is, chat, like, this deck is good. Top tier, in my opinion. Very good, very strong. Right? The unfortunate thing is, I was not recording for the first bit. Like, the first matches, I was not recording at all. So, I'm gonna have to download the... It's gonna take a little bit longer to get this video uploaded, is what I'm trying to imply. But I'll probably upload this video tomorrow, Friday, if anything. We got to do something for Mega Gengar. Yeah, we'll come back and do Mega Gengar, don't worry. But this deck that we played here, very strong deck. I had a lot of fun playing it. Definitely one of my new favorite Pokemon decks to play. I had a lot of fun. We'll try out Mega Gengar next time. But that's going to be it for me, chat. I got to go grab some groceries and run some errands and stuff like that today. I appreciate you guys hanging out and being here. Much love, all of that good stuff. We will upload this video tomorrow, should be. So I'm not going to be live tomorrow for Pokemon Pocket, so we're not going to be live Friday for Pokemon, but I will be back Saturday for Pokemon Pocket if you guys want to tune in then. So check us out again Saturday. And be on the lookout tomorrow for a new video going up. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for anyone who suggested that deck. This was a good deck to play. Had a lot of fun with it. Definitely going to bring this deck into ranked mode. That's for sure. I think it's definitely a ranked mode kind of deck. Definitely. So, yeah. Chat, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weekend if I don't see you guys again tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but Saturday. Enjoy the weekend if I don't see you guys Saturday. But I'll be back Saturday. Same time, same place. Catch you guys then.